Hello and welcome. My name is Olivier, and I will be your host for the next few minutes as I take you through our official company presentation so that you may find out what it is that we do and why we are so optimistic about the future. Please relax and enjoy the presentation. What are some of the challenges you face today? And so, of course, personally, but also generally, as we're going through very troubled times in terms of the coronavirus, the lockdowns, social unrest that we're seeing around the world. But yes, think about what are some of the challenges that you face today. How would you, do you ever feel like you were meant for something more? So, whether you are currently working in a job or perhaps you are an entrepreneur, do you ever feel like you were meant for other things? 85% of people don't feel happy or fulfilled at their jobs, and they dread waking up every day. And so this is a sad situation, but of course, a lot of people don't have a choice until they find something better. This is most of most of their and our reality. When we're not feeling happy or fulfilled, confidence, self worth, happiness, health, finances can suffer. So, what if there was another way? What if things could be different? Our story is simple. We empower people, we build better lives, we give meaning and purpose, and it's why so many see success. That's our story. We believe real change begins with positive self talk and thinking, personal development, personal growth, and that finding success starts within. How do you talk to yourself? We can become what we think we can become. So I think, put another way, we become what we think about. And if we think we can, we can. And if we think we can't, we're right either way. How would you feel if you had total control over every aspect of your life? Someone told me once that imagine that you were walking into a store called Life and that you could choose anything you wanted from that store without any restrictions whatsoever. What would you pick in terms of lifestyle, toys? I'm a huge biker. I love diving, helicopters. So, what would you pick if you had absolutely no restrictions? Something to think about. This is the cash flow quadrant. I think originally it was put forward by Robert Kiyosaki. Basically shows the ways that people make money around the world. Most people, or 60%, work for someone else. 35% of people work for themselves. 4% are business owners, and 1% are investors. And of course, 95% of the people only share 5% of the wealth. And so this is something to think about. Working for someone, you are always on somebody's schedule. Working for yourself sometimes is even more difficult. I remember that I had made the transition some years ago from working for myself to working for someone, and it felt like I was now on holiday. I didn't have to worry anymore about things. I felt more relaxed. And also, when I checked out in the afternoon, that was it. I didn't take any of those worries and concerns home. So sometimes people leave employment to become self-employed, only to find that they're working for a lunatic, according to Michael Gerber of the E-Myth Revisited. Very highly recommend the book. Anyway, what we're going to show you today falls within the business owner quadrant. The difference between the self-employed and the business owner is that the business owner is making use of systems, processes, and so on that ultimately don't require him or her to work. And so systems work, make the business work. And then, of course, the investor invests money to make even more money. Welcome to foreign exchange. So, have you ever heard of the exchange markets? Guess how many zeros are in a trillion? 12 zeros. Now imagine a $5.3 trillion per day market. It's over 6 trillion at the time of this recording. Imagine a $6 trillion per day market. Just to put that into perspective, if you combine the New York, the London and Sydney and Tokyo stock exchanges together are just over $50 billion traded daily. And so here we're speaking about a $6 trillion market per day, which is the most liquid and the biggest financial market in the world. A market that's open 24 hours, 5 days a week, worldwide. A market you can exchange in without owning any physical money. Welcome also to the digital currencies. And here we're talking about Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the likes. There's another market growing towards $1 trillion. The digital currencies, a lot of people believe that they might be just as valuable as gold and silver, sure stores of wealth. And that ultimately, if you look at the history of the world, you'll find that most fiat currencies of the world have tended towards zero. And so some people believe that soon we'll see that most of the major fiat currencies might be replaced by cryptocurrencies. But in any case, it is a huge market and we're able to tap into it, setting the future stage for how everyone will handle money. It's becoming global. They're becoming global forms of payment for everyday purchases everywhere. And there's even, of course, now debit cards, global debit cards that allow people to link the card directly to their e-wallets, cryptocurrency wallets, rather than through banks. That you can also trade without owning any physical money. And so I am educated. This is what we're all about. We're about education, learning simplified. We master the markets, knowing how to build real wealth and freedom through our academy. Foreign exchange, we have a number of academies within the academy, a number of programs. The first one is the Foreign Exchange Mastery Academy, teaching us about foreign exchange. There's also the High Frequency Mastery Academy, and then of course the Digital Currency Mastery Academy. Also, for those who choose to become independent business owners, we all join and register as customers of the academy. But for those who choose to become independent business owners, for a small upgrade fee of about $16 per month, we now have a home-based business whereby, because the academy is by invitation only, we get to tap into a global compensation plan by growing the membership base of the academy. At the time of this recording, the academy has well in excess of 200,000 members. This up from 80,000 members at the end of 2019. And it took the academy 6 years to reach about 80,000 people. And only a few months of 2020 with the coronavirus and the lockdowns to shoot right past 200,000, going very quickly towards 300,000, and with a prediction of reaching 1 million members by the end of the year. And so every new member is referred by an existing member, and those members benefit from sharing this opportunity with others through a very aggressive compensation plan. There's also a program called Go Live. With Go Live, we have access to over 100 full-time educators and successful traders, most of which have gone through the academy. And we're able to connect, collaborate, ask, learn, and succeed. And this on a daily basis and ongoing basis. And so basically, on the one hand, we are learning from the academy about terminology, charts, candlesticks, everything we need to learn about, theory about the strategies as well. And on the other hand, in parallel, we get to tap into the Go Live program that allows us to gain experience by watching, asking questions, understanding why certain traders take certain trades based on what set of circumstances and so on, what strategy. So we get to learn from the best. Here you can see one of the schedules that you would find in one of our go lives, whereby you can select based on educator, based on your level of experience. So perhaps your basic, advanced, and so on, based on strategy, based on language. And so you get to plug into a program so that you can learn from the best live in our own time. And if you're unable to make any of these sessions, in spite of the wide choice that we have, most of these sessions are recorded. And so you have access in the back office to recorded sessions. This provides us live mentorship designed around our busy lifestyle and schedule. And then we also get to, based on what we learn in the academy, based on what we see happen in the Go Live sessions, we have a whole host of weapons that we can choose to arm ourselves with in order to fight in the marketplace. And so some of these are like harmonics, vibrata, gold cup, pivot, and so on, steady, that allow us to read the markets based on strategies, based on the messages that we receive on our Telegram groups, and then based on the recommendations on when to enter, where to put your take profits, and where to put your stop losses. And so this really makes the process simplified and very organized. It's an organized way to look at the markets, to take trades, and so on. So greatly reducing the risk of inherent in the markets or in business in general. So we get to learn and earn on the go. I believe that our generation will become known as the generation that left the offices, triggered mainly by the coronavirus, and we will become 10 million strong or more of people who learn to master the markets and generate money from the comfort of our home. We have easy to follow trade ideas for the market sent to our phone, and then we can, with these circumstances, never miss an opportunity to make a profit. It's called the Hello Center. We can choose from several products and academies to help us trade. So it's a unbelievable set of tools and strategies that are put at our disposal as members. Success stories, Monica from Mexico, that she's saying having the total freedom of living out my dreams and doing things my very own way has brought me the greatest joy. We have Gary from Trinidad, worth more than money. It's taught me how to create and build real wealth, allowing me to spend more time with my family. And this is really one of my motivations. I travel a huge amount currently in my professional life, and one of the reasons I am becoming a trader is, first of all, because I could see the writing on the wall when the coronavirus hit, that things were going to be disrupted, and that only those that can adapt very quickly will ultimately end up succeeding. But also the coronavirus gave me that unbelievable taste of spending all my time with my family. I have a little boy, my wife and I are very close, and so I have come to appreciate being on lockdown, and I would like to be on a permanent, semi-permanent lockdown. It doesn't mean I'm stuck. It means that there's nowhere that I have to be, and there's no one that's expecting me to be in any place, and that's not tied to my income. I make enough income to decide where I want to be and who I want to spend my time with. And here we have Michael from the US. My life, my ability to make a huge difference in this world is forever changed because of this academy. And I second that. And I've made a video for my team that's entitled Sally's Call Changed My Life. And Sally is the lady that called me in the middle of the lockdowns. She's a friend of mine from Kenya, and she told me that she had joined an academy and she was seeing results, and immediately I was interested. She really didn't need to convince me, and it's one of the best things that's happened to me. And so the biggest questions that most people have is how can we get started? What's the next step? And I believe the key to success in anything that we do is always to be clear on what's next. What's next? That builds discipline, clarity, and we're able to measure progress. So we have to choose a monthly pack. Of course, we are joining an academy, and so there is a startup cost or registration fee, and then there are monthly fees, which you will see can be waived with your first two referrals of customers to the academy. So here, the first one that we see here is the foreign exchange education. Startup pack is 234 once off and $174 on a monthly basis. And then it includes the Forex Mastery Academy, Go Live, and Harmonics. And then we have the high frequency education. This, I guess, is for people who already have some background in trading, and $234.95 again, and $174.95 monthly. Includes the High Frequency Academy, Go Live, and Harmonics, which is one of the weapons that was mentioned earlier. There's the digital currency education, $234.95, $174. So you get the Academy, Go Live, and you get something called Liberty. And then finally, there is the Elite. This is the one that I picked. Why? Because you get 3-in-1 Academy package. Startup cost is $324, and the monthly is $274. But it includes the Forex Academy, High Frequency Academy, and Digital Currency Academy. So it works out cheaper if you were to take all these academies individually, then you would be paying for them individually. So you would be paying 3 times the price that you're seeing. And really here for all three to get it for $324 and $274 per month is unbelievable. I know of many people, including in my own family, that have sought in the past to become educated in Forex, and that have had to pay really high amounts of money for short courses over the weekend and so on, no support. And so really here to have access to what is the number one foreign exchange and digital currency educational platform in the world, with nearly 300,000 members at the time of the recording of this video, and almost 7 years or 8 years in the marketplace. For this amount is really a bargain with everything that we get. And then, of course, you can once you start learning about these, either through the academy or through the Go Live sessions, you have optional add-on strategies which you can add just to make you even more lethal in the marketplace. And this I explained this briefly a few minutes ago. It's called 2 and Free. Refer 2 active paying customers to the academy. Hello, free access. And so you join. Some people never pay the monthly installment, which is payable every 28 days. And because they come into the academy and very quickly see the value, refer their first 2 customers, and as long as those customers are active, then they get the academy for free. Unbelievable. Also, as we saw earlier, we have the opportunity to become independent business owners and tap into this system that allows us to build a residual type of income that is pretty much borderless. There's a couple of countries I've seen in one of the handbooks that are not that are barred from the academy for now. Includes, unfortunately, China. I don't know why. But countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, also countries that desperately need to learn how to trade. Very bright people, and I'm sure that at some point they'll have access. There's also Rwanda, DRC, Sudan, Zimbabwe, all countries that desperately need also to learn how to trade, and for some reason are not taking part in the program yet. But anyway, apart from a handful of countries, we are able to expand and refer this unbelievable opportunity anywhere in the world, from Brazil and Colombia all the way to Russia, Indonesia, Norway, Sweden, Canada, US. And so it really allows us to build a phenomenal organization. and get paid handsomely, more than handsomely, as you will see now. So this is the compensation plan. I'll go through it very briefly. There are two main categories, which is the platinum category and then the chairman category. On the platinum category, you have platinum 150, platinum 600, platinum 1000, platinum 2000, platinum 5000. And then we have the chairman 10, chairman 25, chairman 50, chairman 100, chairman 250, chairman 500, and there are now chairman 750s. And so the number that follows the category name is the monthly income. And so I'll just take you through it here at Platinum 500. So we start as a customer. You refer your first two customers to the academy, and now your monthly installments are waived. You upgrade to an independent business owner, and by your third customer, you tap into the Platinum 150 rank, which is $150 per month, payable weekly as $37.5 per week. This is paid into a bank account of your choosing or into your Bitcoin wallet, which is phenomenal because the Bitcoin wallet, of course, is not tied to the financial system. And so you can receive that money within minutes. You can send that money anywhere to anyone else that has a Bitcoin wallet within minutes. Once that team of 3 people grows to 12 people, either because you referred all these 12 people yourself or because some of the 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 people you've referred also start referring their 2s and upgrading to refer their 3s and 4s, once that customer base of the new customer base for the academy, thanks to your effort and to the efforts of your partners, begins to grow from 3 people to 12 people, now you tap into the Platinum 600, which is $600 per month and $150 per week. Once the 12 become 30, it's Platinum 1000, $1,000 per month, $250 per week. So there already, from this Platinum 600, Platinum 1000, we start to see a significant change in the circumstances of people who reach those ranks. So this is on top of anything else that you might be doing right now or full-time. Platinum 2000, 75 people. And of course, we are all in one shape or form involved in business, as is. And if you think about whatever business you're in, also depends on customers. And so we have to get customers, whether we're selling shoes or cars, or T-shirts, or own a restaurant or a hotel. And so when you think about 75 customers, it's really not that much, or not that many at all, because you would need that in order for any business to survive anyway, or whatever job you're holding, also show results of clients and customers. So this is really no different. A base of 75 customers, partners, for $2,000 a month, $500 a week. Now it's becoming very interesting. 225 customers, Platinum 5,000, $5,000 a month, and $1,250 a week. For most people, that is financial freedom. And then Chairman 10, $10,000 a month, $2,500 a week. Chairman 25, $25,000 a month, $6,250 a week. Chairman 50, $50,000 a month, and $12,500 a week. And I'll stop here. Of course, it continues and it goes on. At the time of this recording, there are currently close to 500 people around the world that are at the Chairman 10 level and above. During only the few months of the first wave of the virus, the first lockdowns, I think that we will see more lockdowns, maybe more controlled and less generalized. There were about 30 to 40,000 people in a 90-day period that reached platinum ranks. So the growth is absolutely explosive. And of course, with the set of circumstances that we know, the virus, the lockdowns, civil unrest, social unrest, world changing, there's going to be a wave of bankruptcies. We're seeing tens of millions of people lose their jobs and incomes. This is an absolute God-sent opportunity, which will very soon, by the end of 2020, reach 1 million people. Everybody that comes in is invited by somebody else. So you can see that how quickly people can achieve ranks. And I have a video. If you'll just ask me or ask whoever referred you to this presentation for a video by chairman by Matt, chairman 750, who explains the unbelievable growth that we've seen over the lockdowns. I highly recommend it. And so you get an idea that you can decide where you need to be, what rank you need to reach. I'm thinking for myself by the end of 2020, somewhere between Platinum 5000 and Chairman 10. And ultimately, whether it takes me 6 months, 1 year, year and a half, 2 years, or even 3 years, it doesn't matter if you think about it. I'm just about to turn 40. If, let's say, by 42 or 40, even if it takes me 5 years, imagine, it takes me 5 years. By 45 to reach Chairman 50, $50,000 a month, is it worth it? Absolutely. And so you decide where you need to be, but don't forget that this is only in parallel to the fact that you are going to be learning to become a self-sufficient and very successful trader in your own right. So you will be able to generate income, significant income, sustainable income, regular income from the comfort of your home or wherever you find yourself by becoming a trader, and then this is on top of that, and so it's phenomenal. Compensation here, it says that every time you sell a package, there's some additional income there. So what you're seeing is that these incomes are never only that. There's always a little bit overflow because, of course, every time somebody buys a package, there's a commission. And then here's just some of what we were saying. 3 customers, and you start earning $150 a month right off the bat. 12, $600 a month. 30, $1,000 a month. And so I encourage you to get involved not only as a customer of the Academy, but to upgrade very quickly as an IBO and to tap into this referral marketing plan. Everybody understands referral marketing. It is the most efficient form of marketing in the world. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. And now that the world is changing fundamentally, there's a lot less trust in governments and even in traditional business, as we've seen that during lockdowns, we were told to stay home, and the lockdowns are not over because the virus is not finished with us yet. So the world is changing, and so and sharing this opportunity is phenomenal. We're not selling you soap, and nothing wrong with companies that sell soap or vitamins. I used to be involved a very long time ago with nothing but respect for an opportunity provided by people who put together ways and systems to help you generate income. So nothing against it. But the fact that we are selling world-class education and we are helping people to acquire a skill that will allow them to generate income from their homes without even a product being manufactured or shipped or anything else. So we become almost shielded from the world outside, and we can make money regardless of whether the world is the economies are booming, busting, or stagnating, or hyperinflating, whatever the case may be. You're able to sit at home with your strategies, with your knowledge, and generate income for your family. And so sharing this opportunity is very easy, very natural, and there's a kind of a good feeling that comes from it, that you're offering people a chance to upskill, to upgrade their skills, to learn how to make money from home. It's phenomenal. You're not selling them a product. You're not selling them a pill that they have to ingest. You're not having to convince them of anything. And as I said, I have nothing but respect for all other companies out there who are genuinely helping people to become healthier and selling products that make sense, like fast consumer goods. But here you're selling an academy, which is a very easy sell. And then here it just says that you can save money by buying the packs for 3 months upfront, 6 months, or 12 months. And so think about what this could do for you. Could it be that you are able to pay your debt? And the name of the company is I Am. It's for Yo estoy, je suis, ich bin. And so I am paying off my debts. I am learning to trade. I am saving money. I am changing my life and the lives of other people. And so, what will you become? It is up to us. It is up to you. And so, if you are interested, please reach out to me or to the person that referred you to this short presentation. We are a team. It is in this industry and this type of structure, it is in our interest that the people who join us succeed, because we succeed by helping other people succeed. So it's phenomenal. It's the opposite of what you would see in many businesses or corporate worlds. We succeed when you succeed. We are, and this is why I said we are your hosts. We want you to have the right information, to feel good, to learn, to grow, to refer. And so this is how we win. So if this has been an interesting presentation, please reach out. And this is it. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you on board.